Hey, let's talk about negative places and how it can avoid your advancement and growth in life. If you're watching for the first time, my name is Jason. Support my channel by clicking the subscribe button and hitting the bell for notifications. I've been doing this series on negative sources, people, places, and habits. Today I'm dealing with negative places, and next week I'm going to close this series out on negative habits. Welcome to Hear My Heart. In our journey upward, many of us come to a place where we want to stay focused on where to move next. Many of us are pressing forward, and we have the mentality to keep away from people and things that will make us regress. But what about places? How can places bring someone to a place of regress? For example, if you made a decision to stop drinking alcohol because you are now conscious of the toll that it's taken on your body, then it's a good idea to stay away from places where people drink a lot. Now, as a Christian, you might be saying, Jason, drink a lot? Whether you're a Christian or not, you might find yourself at a family party or a job party, and once you know that there will be a lot of alcohol and a lot of people drinking, you should avoid that place. This also goes for smoking, gambling, and gossiping. Let's talk about gossiping. If you know that you are on a journey of forgiveness, it would not be a good idea to be around the places where the gossipers congregate. Yeah, you know these people who love to talk people's business, and there's a possibility where they might mention something about the person that you're trying to forgive, and it might trigger or re-trigger that spirit of unforgiveness. Now here you are back at the place where you're struggling with unforgiveness. Avoid these places. Another example, if you know you had a weakness as a man with women, then it won't be wise to find yourself at a woman's house alone, or in alleys, or anywhere where no one is there. We all know what can happen, right? This can also go for women. Also, as Christians, of course, it would be wise to stay away from carnivals and from clubs and strip clubs. Avoid these places. You might be saying, but Jace, why? Hear my heart. Sometimes we think we are strong, but you would be surprised of how easy it is to fall. The Bible speaks about a man called Samson, who was the strongest man in the Bible, but he lost all his strength because he kept on going back to a place where he should not have been. Every time he would find himself at Delilah's house, and every time he went there, she would ask him how and what would make him lose his strength, until one day he told her that if you cut his locks, he would lose all his strength. So the story goes on to say that one night when he was sleeping, she cut off all his locks and he lost all his strength. Hear my heart. The devil is a patient devil. He will wait for you to create an opening for him to come in. He will wait for you to make an opening for him to make his move. So avoid places that will create an opening for the enemy to come in. Avoid these places. Always remember, every action leads to a habit, and your habits will become your character, and your character will shape your destiny. So all life wants you to do is to make the action to go to these places for it to become a habit. And now when it becomes a habit, then it becomes your character. And your character is who you are. All these people who became addicted to bars and clubs and strip clubs and casinos, it all began with one action of going to these places. Avoid the action of going to these places. All these places that brings you to a place of regress, avoid them. Keep on your path of achievement. Don't let anything obstruct your focus. There are many other places that you can be. This world is too big for you to be dwelling on one place. This world is too big for you to be clinging on one activity, on that one activity that is not making you better, but making you worse. Avoid them. Hey, if this encouraged you, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. Until we meet again on the next Hear My Heart. Peace.